What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Blu-ray Bandit, back once again with another pawn shop haul video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your best shot at a free digital code. Let's see what I can find. I hit 3 pawn shops. Let's see what I found. First up, this was a La Familia pawn shop. I paid $12.75 for 5 titles, bringing them out to $2.55 each. We've got Blue Jasmine, written and directed by Woody Allen. Not much to say about that guy these days, but he did make good movies in the past, including this one with a great cast: Alec Baldwin, Cate Blanchett, Louis C.K., another guy I can't suffer anymore, Andrew Dice Clay, Sally Hawkins, Peter Sarsgaard. Yeah, I mean, it's a good drama. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have bought this one. Will I be able to watch it with a clear conscience? We'll see. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's a good family drama. I mean, it's about a woman whose husband is some kind of stock trader and he gets embroiled in some huge scandal where he ripped a bunch of people off. Meanwhile, she's very used to living kind of the high society life, and the movie kind of picks up in the aftermath. She becomes kind of a pariah amongst most of her rich and wealthy friends, and over the course of the movie kind of rediscovers that money isn't everything. It's a good movie. It's a shame it has so much baggage at this point. I picked it up to add to the collection. It scanned at about $3, so if I decide I don't want to keep it in the long run, I will probably get my money back. But for now, I'm going to put it on the shelf, hopefully give it a rewatch someday, and we'll see if it sticks. Hot Tub Time Machine 2, the hotter and wetter unrated cut. A very different movie than Blue Jasmine, that's for sure. I bought this to add to the collection. It scanned at $5. I really enjoy the original Hot Tub Time Machine, and I've seen this one as well. I saw it in movie theaters, but I don't remember much about it, despite it being one of the funniest movies of all time. I think the loss of John Cusack was definitely felt between the first movie and this sequel. I remember the first one kind of being a surprise hit, and this one just kind of came out and everybody shrugged their shoulders. But yeah, I bought it to complete my Hot Tub Time Machine collection. This one added to the shelf. Kingpin, a Farrelly Brothers movie starring Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, and Vanessa Angel. Don't really know who that is, but I'm assuming she plays the love interest. Bill Murray's also in the movie. I love this comedy from the 90s. It's been quite a while since I've seen it, and I'm excited to add it to the shelf. So whenever I want to rewatch it, it's sitting right there waiting. That's My Boy, starring Adam Sandler and Andy Samberg, a movie I've never seen. This copy is brand new and sealed. It looks like at one point it sold for $3 at Big Lots. It scans at about $5 on eBay right now. Not sure whether I'm just going to resell this to help pay for a title in this haul that I plan on keeping, or if I'm actually going to break it open. I think even used, but like new, it fetches $3 to $4. So it's not a huge leap by leaving it in its seal, but as a comedy I'd never seen, I thought, why not? I grabbed it, and I'm going to put it on the first time watch pile. Force Majeure. If you have never seen this movie, you should definitely check it out. It's a foreign film with subtitles, so you're going to have to climb the 1-inch wall on this one, but it's definitely worth the investment. This is a dark comedy that focuses on a family. They're at a ski resort, eating lunch out on the deck, and there's a controlled avalanche that ends up going out of control. And the father of the family of 4, instead of doing the heroic thing and trying to save his family, just runs for it. Turns out nothing happens, everybody survives, but everybody in the family kind of looks at him differently because he took the cowardly way, right? He didn't stick around to protect his family. So over the course of the rest of their trip, they're just kind of dealing with the awkwardness of knowing that the provider for the family, the one they thought was kind of in charge of the family, turns out he's a coward. Yeah, I'm probably not selling it very well, but it's a great movie if you have not seen it. It definitely has a lot of artistic touches that many comedies that we see released by Hollywood these days just doesn't even attempt. In fact, they made a Hollywood remake of this movie called Downhill with Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. That movie is awful, and it pales in comparison to how great Force Majeure is. This scanned at $7 on eBay, so I could easily flip it to help pay for titles I'd rather keep, but I'm not going to. I'm keeping this one for my collection. Next pawn shop, and another La Familia. I paid $9.58 for 5 titles, bringing them out to $1.92 each. First up, Spaceballs, the 25th anniversary edition. In pristine condition, I love this comedy. It's pretty awesome. It's a Mel Brooks movie. If you have not seen it, you definitely should, although I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know what Spaceballs is, and you've either seen it or decided not to see it at this point. It scans at about $5. I already have this in a collection of 9 Mel Brooks movies, so I bought it to flip. It scans at about $5, so it's going to pay for itself, as well as another title I'd rather keep. Scream. This scanned at $6. I bought it to flip it because I'm kind of waiting for the Scream 4Ks to come out and then come down in price on the secondary market. I knew if I was to flip this, I would get the price of the title and then some. And I needed a few more titles in order to negotiate the total price of all of them down. This is a very consistent seller on eBay, so I grabbed it to flip it. The River Wild. Never seen this movie, but I definitely want to. This stars Meryl Streep, Kevin Bacon, and David Strathaird. It's certainly a movie I've known of for a long time and just never had the opportunity to see, never had the motivation, but I'm into it now that I have it in my hands. It's scanned at $8 on eBay, so if I decide not to keep it, it will definitely pay for itself and then some. Another one to add to the first-time watch pile. Adventures in Babysitting, the 80s classic. This is the 25th anniversary edition. It scans at $9 on eBay. The Blu-ray was released in 2012, so this Blu-ray is 9 years old at this point, which is probably why it's holding any value at all. Perfect case, perfect 80s comedy. I did not have this in my collection, so I will not be reselling it. This one's added to the shelf. Hot Rod, starring Andy Samberg. This movie scans at $12 on eBay, and it's a little bit of a cult comedy and one that I quite enjoy. I think that's Isla Fisher as well, and there's somebody else in this that I love. Oh, Danny McBride. Yeah, he is also in it. It's a pretty goofy movie and one that you kind of have to watch more than once to really get into the vibe of, but once you do, it's kind of an infinitely rewatchable comedy. Looks like somebody resold it for $5 at one point. I could resell it for $12 easy on eBay, but I'm not going to. This one's added to the collection. And our final pawn shop was a value pawn where I paid $18.11 for 7 titles, bringing them out to $2.58 each. Haywire, a Steven Soderbergh movie starring Gina Carano, Michael Fassbender, Ewan McGregor, Bill Paxton, Channing Tatum, Antonio Banderas, and Michael Douglas. I bet you forgot this movie had that kind of cast. It's mostly an action vehicle for Gina Carano, the female MMA superstar. And it's a good one, directed by Steven Soderbergh, a director I'm kind of slowly collecting all of the movies of. I've only seen this movie once. I saw it in a movie. With digital code. Yeah, a movie I've only seen once. I remember the action scenes being memorable, but I do not remember the plot at all. So I definitely need to give this one a rewatch, although I doubt it'll be high priority. I'm also going to just replace this case because this one is pretty beat up and a little sticky and gross and has stickers all over it. So just, I don't like this case. I don't even want to wash it. I'm just going to replace it before adding it to the shelf. And finally, we've got the Star Trek Original Motion Picture Collection, or the Collection des Films Originaux, which I believe is French, which means we're looking at another Canadian edition. This is brand new and sealed. You'll see the price tags on these read $25. I did not pay $25 for this. I talked them down to $15. This collection regularly sells on eBay for $30, so it's about half off. I'm probably going to flip it because I already have a collection like this, the one that was released in the US, and it's a lot smaller. It's maybe half the width. I don't necessarily need my Star Trek collection, at least the original motion pictures, to take up a giant bit of shelf space. So I basically bought this because it's an easy flip. It's brand new. It's going to double its money and help pay for a bunch of the titles in this haul that I'd rather keep. All right, 17 titles, total of $40.44, with a per title average of $2.37 each and an estimated total value of $98. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your best shot at a free digital code. You guys, the bathroom here is nuts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.